The 2022 Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine faced its fourth event of the campaign at Paul Ricard.
Well, it's just the usual work of Prema, to be honest. We have not invented something special this season. I think it's the experience of the two leading drivers which pays off. Sebastian a bit behind them, he's missing experience, I believe, and that's it. We're just pushing.
Happy, I would say yes, even if I think we did not maximize all the situation we had since the beginning of the season with all three drivers. So we are not really at the position we wanted to be at this time, but yeah, we are not so far. The season is still long. We have a high target with the three guys. So yeah, now we have to be at the top every time, and yeah, I'm confident because we have a good team and we work well together. But for sure we have no space to lose now, so it's important to work well.
The European Series made its return to Le Castellet, with Prema Racing's Dino Begnovic holding a comfortable lead in the standings. Last time out, just a few days ago at Monte Carlo, the Swedish driver secured a Leicester-flag victory in race 2 as he further extended his lead at the top of the drivers' standings. However, the championship leader has had it far from easy, with lots of action and excitement on the track since the collective tests. Begnovic's teammate Paul Aron made the best of challenging conditions by topping the first test on Friday. The Estonian driver topped the times in the last part of the session, which put him only 42 thousandths of a second clear of Van Amersfoort Racing's Levente Rivets, who set his best time near the checkered flag with a fantastic lap, good enough for second. Next came Begnovic, who also impressed with the third fastest time ahead of the rookie Matteo Capietto, who was fourth for Monolight Racing and just under 2/10 back. RPM's Pietro Deligoanti was fifth, just under 2/10 ahead of Mari Boya, which had topped the times in the first part of the session. In the second session, Aron lit up the times yet again, setting the fastest time across both collective test sessions. The Estonian was just under 3/10 ahead of MP Motorsport's Michael Belov, who scored 2 second-place finishes on the French circuit last year, with ART Grand Prix's Gabriele Minì in third after leading the group in the first part of the session. There were good results for Deligoanti, who was just under 1.5 tenths further back in fourth and 71 thousandths of a second ahead of Monaco Race 1 winner Hadrian David, who finished in the session ahead of Boya, who was once again sixth fastest. Begnovic gained his third pole position after going fastest in both stages of qualifying on Saturday. The Swede set the fastest lap time of a 1 minute 58.808, just 2 thousandths of a second ahead of his teammate Aron, who will start from third place. Gabriele Bortoletto had his best ever qualifying in the series and lined up on the front row ahead of his teammate Lorenzo Fluxa, who was fourth on the grid after struggling to match the Brazilian in the second group. Row 3 consisted of ART Grand Prix's Gabriele Minì, who finished fifth after being in contention with the two Prema drivers for pole position, and Mari Boya, who showed good pace in Group B. Michael Belov was 7th overall ahead of R-Race GP's Hadrian David, while Tim Tramnitz and Kaz Havercourt completed the top 10. The Dutch driver was demoted to 10th on the grid after his fastest lap was deleted for leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
No, I mean, it was a really good qualifying. I mean, Paul Ricard has been our weakest point for winter testing and also during our last season. So yeah, doing pole position here is just incredible, and I'm really happy and proud of the team, what they have done during the off-season. And yeah, I mean, the lap was pretty good. Of course, it was pretty close with Paul, just 2 thousandths. But yeah, I'm very happy to secure another front row this season, and yeah, hopefully we can do a good job in the race.
Yes, I'm very happy. It was the best qualifying of the year, and also from also last year. I did my best was I think P3 or P4, and now I could achieve this finally. I'm just happy, you know, to be in front row with him and fight for the win. and I can't wait to be on track again. It was tough because yesterday was not so good on FP, and we worked so hard to be where we are now, and that's it.
We are getting ready to go racing here at Paul Ricard, and we are go as Gabriele Bortoleto there makes a great start, and he's alongside Beganovic as they make their way down towards turn number 1 for the first time. Is Bortoleto going to try and go round the outside? Let's see as they make their way through the first couple of corners. Let's hope we all get through safely, and we are. Everyone's through nice and safely then. It's Beganovic leading from Bortoleto as they now make their way down towards turn number 3, where side by side the red and white Prema of Aron fighting off Fluxa there, who has to dive off the circuit, and he's going to have to give that place back, and Lorenzo Fluxa sensibly gives that place back, but now he's going to lose a position. There you can see the long lap penalty almost put in there, where the drivers, if they go wide, have to go through there. So Lorenzo Fluxa didn't do that. Oh no, crash. Is that Kaz Havercourt? That's one of the Van Amersfoort drivers off. And Beganovic is clear, and now they can use push to pass as we cross the start-finish line. So keep an eye on Paul Aron in 3rd place. We might see him using it as we hit the back straight, because Gabriele Bortoleto there in the 85, the Brazilian, is vulnerable now as we make our way down towards turn number 3. 4th place is Minì, then it's Fluxa, Belov, Boyer, David, Havercourt and Tramnitz rounding out the top 10. Aron to the outside now through 14 in towards turn number 15, and Aron's gone for it down the inside into the final corner, and Aron is through and into the race lead. What a fantastic move there from Paul Aron. Dino Beganovic almost saw it coming, but he just didn't think Paul Aron was going to go for it. And Paul Aron has done it as Dino Beganovic likely on the push to pass now, trying to get back through as he comes into turn 1, and with push to pass, Beganovic is back through. Well, here we go, the fight for the lead well and truly on, and that's invited Gabriele Bortoleto to come and join the party as well. Gabriele Minì also coming to join them. Paul Aron's on push to pass as he comes now down the back straight. Gabriele Bortoleto is as well. Aron now dives to the outside into the chicane. Can't quite get through. Beganovic defended very, very well there to hold him off. Paul Aron is on it now as we come down the back straight in towards the chicane. Paul Aron looks to the outside. He's later on the brakes, and Paul Aron takes the lead of the race away from his teammate. Paul Aron there, great stuff there. Saved up that push to pass, and we said it, that gap of about 3 car lengths coming through turn number 6 is enough. But Dino, could he be on that push to pass now coming down towards turn number 10? The 2 Prema teammates going head to head at the head of the field. There are absolutely no team orders at this level. All they will say is race cleanly and race fairly. And Dino Beganovic, oh dear, has he made contact there with Paul Aron? Tried to go for a gap that just didn't exist. And Dino Beganovic slides wide out of turn 11, and that unfortunately is now going to see him under pressure. Adrian David trying to go all the way around the outside. He pulled this move off last year on more than one occasion. He's going to try and go for it again this year. He sells the dummy into 11 down the inside, and he's through. Adrian David past Lorenzo Fluxa. Here's Gabriele Minì trying to go around the outside there of Gabriele Bortoleto, but that was a fantastic move. That was what Dino Beganovic was trying to do, and Adrian David has executed it perfectly to go up into 6th place, as we're side by side now for the last step on the podium. Michael Belov right with these 3. We're going to come across the line, and we will get this lap and one more, it seems, as they cross the line to complete. In fact, this will be the last lap. They didn't cross the line in time, so this, I believe, will now be the last lap of the race as Gabriele Bortoleto right to the inside of the track. Gabriele Minì looks to the outside. He's going to be side by side with a Brazilian as they come out of turn 1 now, and that has opened the door for Michael Belov to go past Gabriele Minì. So a change for 4th place there, and Michael Belov goes through into 4th as Belov right in the orange there, trying to go after Gabriele Bortoleto on the push to pass. Michael Belov looks to the outside. Gabriele Bortoleto, it's going to be a battle on the brakes, and the Russian wins as Michael Belov is through and into 3rd place. Great stuff there from Belov as he makes his way now up towards turn number 10, but Bortoleto on his push to pass fights back, uses all the track and a little more, and Gabriele Bortoleto now side by side there with Michael Belov as they come through turn 11 and in towards turn number 12. We've had another change of third. Michael Belov is closing in. The door's been left open and Michael Belov goes through. Well, Gabriele Bortoleto has just let him go through. So are we going to see Gabriele Bortoleto now use his push to pass here to get back through, just like he did on the last lap? Let's find out, because Gabriele Bortoleto left the door open as he now is on his push to pass, trying to get back through. Up towards turn number 10 they come, and Gabriele Bortoleto, the run isn't quite able to do it, so Belov must have had one left as well. Down towards turn number 11 we go. Minì is closing in. Bortoleto is going to send it surely, because he's going to be absolutely furious with himself that he's just let Michael Belov go through and into third place as he comes up towards turn number 12, and he isn't able to find a line down the inside. But out front, Paul Aron, he had to fight very, very hard to do it. But Paul Aron, for the second time this season, is going to come across the line as a race winner after that mistake at Monaco cost him from scoring any points. He starts the weekend here with maximum points. The Estonian wins at Paul Ricard to put Prema back on the top step in France. Second place, Dino Begnovic, to continue his run of top two finishes. Michael Belov finishes in third place. A fantastic result from Michael Belov to get his second podium of the season.
It was an amazing race. I think I lost my voice during the race as well. But yeah, we had a really difficult weekend in Monaco. Was a bit unlucky and also made a big mistake myself. So I'm really happy that we came back and we bounced back with the win. I think the race was amazing. We had a really good battle with Dino. I hope it was interesting to watch. And yeah, it really showed that the new push-to-pass system is really making the racing more interesting. So yeah, I'm overall really happy for the win and overall the pace on this track. And this weekend looks really good, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good race. I mean, obviously we started from pole position and we kept it for quite long until the end. I mean, Paul will have been really strong the whole weekend, and obviously he deserves it. The team deserves this 1-2 finish. But yeah, a little bit frustrating. But yeah, I think we gave a good battle for the viewers, and I'm very happy with that. And I'd like to thank the team enough. I mean, they've done an amazing job during the winter season. To stand here P2 in Paul Ricard is really good considering where we were last year. So yeah, just to keep our heads down. It's a day tomorrow as well. So yeah.
Yeah, quite small amount of podiums for the year for a moment, but we'll fix it. So yeah, it's a good start for the season. For event here. Mega pace in the race. For sure we'll fix the quality tomorrow. We know where should be stronger. So yeah, we have potential, but we need to just realize it in the qualis and in the official part.
Yeah, of course. I mean, in the end, my start was quite good, but I lost the position in the first lap. I could have positioned myself a bit better there, but I mean, to be first rookie is really nice, of course, and especially after a difficult round in Monaco.
Gabriele Minì scored his third pole position of the year. At the wheel of the ART Grand Prix car, the Italian driver emerged as the fastest in the second qualifying session of the weekend, posting a best lap of a 1 minute 58.522 seconds that no one was able to match. The session started with Group B on track, where Bortoleto scored the fastest time with a lap of a 1 minute 58.980 seconds, a result that secured the front row for the Brazilian, just under 2/10 ahead of Kaz Havercourt, who started from the second row near Begnovic. Race 1 winner Paul Aron was 5th, just 59 thousandths of a second ahead of Michael Belov, who was 7th behind Lorenzo Fluxa. David was 8th ahead of the first rookie Tramnitz and Boyer, who completed the top 10. The lights will start to come on at the front of the field. Gabriele Minì will start from pole. Bortoleto to the outside. We are go for the second time this weekend in Paul Ricard. A solid start for both the drivers on the front row. A bad start for Belov in the orange MP Motorsport car. He's under attack in 5th place as we make our way through turn number 1 for the first time. There's Belinsky in the number 4, the blue, red and white car in the Trident going round the outside to gain a position. Great start from the British driver as they now come down towards turn number 3 for the first time. It's Minì leading Bortoleto in 3rd place there. That is Dino Begnovic. 4th is Havicourt, then it's Belov. Aron is in 6th place. Fluxa is next, and it's David in the all blue. That looks like Dudu Barrichello. Oh no, that's Levente Rivets. Unfortunately, the Van Amersfoort driver has pulled off somewhere, and we may see a safety car early doors as we're side by side, and a change for a second there. Dino Begnovic up to 2nd, got a good run out the chicane, and the Swedish driver has gone through to take 2nd place away from Gabriele Bortoleto. Josh Dufek trying to get round the outside there of Victor Bernier, and Bortoleto now under attack from the orange and black coloured car there of Kaz Havicourt. Belov in the orange behind, trying to get through into 4th place as we make our way now round to the final 2 corners. Belov there just taking a little bit too much curb, unsettled the car slightly, seemed to gather it okay, but now that's put him under attack. Aron fires it down the inside there in the red and white Prema, and the Estonian is through into 5th place. Great start then from Aron. He's back up to 5th place. Oh no, we've got an incident there. One of the Tridents is gone. Victor Bernier, that is in the blue. Matteo Capietto in the black and red coloured car, the monolite car. And I think that was Belinsky who was the other car to go off, unfortunately. In fact, dropping down the order is Fornaroli. Safety car is out, so we've lost a few drivers on that first lap. The Vente Rivets did get going. He is in the pit lane. In fact, that's Matteo Capietto who's in the pit lane. The Vente Rivets did not get going. Tangavelu looks like he's caught up as well. Calmly leading the field as he'll now get going up towards the final 2 corners, and he's made a great restart there. Dino Begnovic has been left behind, and he's now been left under pressure from Bortoleto, who's got pressure from behind from Kaz Havicourt as we make our way out the final corner now and down the start-finish straight. Dino Begnovic has done a really good job to warm his tyres up, because through those final 2 corners he was able to close that gap back into Gabriele Minì and Havicourt side by side there with Bortoleto. Havicourt is to the left of screen here, and Havicourt's through on the push-to-pass system. Havicourt used it down the start-finish straight, and Havicourt is up into 3rd place. Well, here comes Begnovic now, looks to the outside of Minì. The 2 leaders side by side into the chicane, and they both run wide there. They've both gone wide over the chicane. Havicourt's now going to come after the pair of them. So it's as you were, but now Havicourt right with the 2 leaders. We're side by side up towards 10. We could go 3 wide here. Havicourt doesn't know which way to go. He's going to tuck in behind Gabriele Minì, and that's going to be a change for 2nd place. The Dutch driver not quite able to get through. Good driving there from Begnovic to hold his own round the outside. Great racing once again from Frecker as Havicourt dives down the inside of Begnovic, has to back out of it. Bortoleto now having a look there in the black and white R-Race GP. There he is, the number 85. Looks to the outside of Havicourt. Belov right behind Aron. Here we go, down towards turn number 1. We could see a change between these 2. Belov is looking to the outside of Aron. Belov in the orange MP Motorsport car there is going to go all the way around the outside, round turn 1. The Estonian holds his own, and it's Aron still in 5th place. Fluxa now closes in 7th. David getting involved. Here comes Fluxa on the push to pass. Down the outside of Belov. Is the Spaniard going to get through? Not quite. Belov takes a lot of curb there through 4 just to hold on. Now they come in towards turn number 6. David trying to get the switch back as they go into the long right-hander. Not quite able to get through. Fluxa has run wide. He's going to now come through turn 7 on the wrong line, and David surely is going to get through here. Boyer in the background has gone past Belinsky, so that was a change that did happen for 9th place, and David is now looking to the inside of Fluxa in the all blue coloured car there. The Alpine Junior comfortably down the inside of Fluxa. I don't even think he needed to use push to pass there. Hadrian David is through. In the background, this is the battle going on between the likes of Van Hopen is the one leading this queue there in the white and black. Dufek looking in his mirrors because he's got Deligoanti behind. Then that's Esteban Masson, reigning French F4 champion, is going to go down the inside of the pair of them there in that blue FA racing car, 3 wide into the chicane. Oh no, contact there. Oh, and an incident. It was always going to happen, wasn't it? 3 into 1 doesn't go. Dufek there has spun round. Masson has stopped, and that should be a safety car. Leaders side by side now. You can see Beganovic trying to go around the outside of Gabriele. Minì trying to hold him off. Beganovic is going to look to the outside at turn 11. Havercourt is there as well. Top 3 all together, and closing in still with them is Bortoleto, but I think a safety car is going to come out very shortly as we get up towards the final 2 corners. With those 2 cars stranded at the chicane, I don't see any other option as Minì comes now into the final couple of corners. There we can see Masson jumping out of the car. Real shame for him. As they come down the start-finish straight now, we're still racing, it seems, as we're side by side a little bit behind. Gabriele Bortoleto there to the outside of Paul Aron as we make our way down the start-finish straight. We're still not seeing a safety car. Well, maybe that car's been cleared into a safe place. Who knows? We'll wait and see when we come round to it. But Esteban Masson, they're trying to get it moved, and we're still racing. For the second time this season, a great restart there for both the top 2. Kaz Havercourt, not a good restart for him as they come down the start-finish straight. Belov looked like he was on push to pass there. I think Belov going on the attack of Gabriele Bortoleto, side by side with the Brazilian as they come in towards turn number 1. The Russian and the Brazilian going side by side, but they've got to be careful of Hadjian David. There he is, the number 26 in the blue-coloured car, trying to get past as we come in towards turn number 3 for the first time of this restart. 1.5 laps to go now. Into turn number 5 we go. In the background, Gabriele Bortoleto, surely on push to pass now. Goes side by side with Aron. He's going to try round the outside. Is he going to be able to get through? No. Aron cuts him off, so Gabriele Bortoleto is going to have to try down the back straight. We'll keep an eye on that, but the 2 leaders, Beganovic, is he going to carry speed and throw one down the inside at the final corner? Gabriele Minì taking no chances to fence. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Have any of them got a push to pass left? No. Gabriele Minì, for the second time this season, wins here in Freca and wins for ART at Paul Ricard. It's back-to-back wins for the team at Paul Ricard. They won here last year with Saucy. They win again this year with Gabriele Minì. Dino Beganovic continues his run of 1-2 finishes, and for the second time this season, Kaz Havercourt finishes on the podium, adding to the podium he got at Monaco.
Yeah, it was a really tough race. Dino was really fast behind, especially in the straight line. It was hard for me to defend. He was catching quite a lot. Managed to pull a gap in sector 1 and 3, and just managed let's say the gap in sector 2. It was not easy, of course. He was really fast, so yeah, really happy with this win.
Yeah, it felt quite great. We had quite some safety cars, so that wasn't the best thing to happen. But anyway, I overtook P3 with push to pass, and then I just managed to keep my position. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this podium.
Yeah, I'm really happy at the moment. It's been a tough few rounds for us, but we pieced everything together. I got a really good start. Quali today was a lot stronger, and I was really aggressive midway through the race because I had some really fast cars around me, but stayed in the position, and now we're here, so that's great.
Following the scrutineering carried out at the end of the second race of the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine, the Prema racing car of Dino Beganovic was found to be non-compliant. After the Swedish driver's exclusion from the race classification, behind Minì now sits Havercourt in second place and Aron in third place. The Italian team has appealed the decision, meaning the current championship standings are sub judice. We will be back on track again on the 17th to the 19th of June for the 5th round of the season at Zandvoort in the Netherlands. See you then.